Shalom, shalom. Giving our praises to the Most High and His Son, Yahushua. I guess I call it Attack Wednesdays. I'll be in that mode for probably the next several months. Really illustrating to our nation and to the people that are seeking the truth, and they're still listening to these wicked pastors. Only people I call pastors is of our nations. The other nations are just demons. And it's this guy that I'm dealing with today, Pastor Stephen L. Anderson, the snake, the title of the class, exposed. He's not a pastor. He's a demon. And it's so hard for our people to understand that Esau have set up his false prophets. I call them demons, because all they're going to do is deceive, lie, and cause you to error. I heard this guy talking about he out to win souls, for the lake of fire. He ain't out to win souls for the kingdom, only the Israelites. So we're going to get started here today. I got some video clips from this guy, and I'm going to show you that he's a snake. When I tell you what he is, believe me, that's what he is. Let's go to Deuteronomy 32 and 28. We're going to start at Deuteronomy. Matter of fact, start at verse 27.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 27. Were it not that I fear the wrath of the enemy.
See, because our enemy is set up to teach us lies all day, every day. This is their kingdom. That's why you see them on the TBN, the Christianity Network, and all this other garbage. That's why you see them on your Sundays, on your channel, on your local channels. You see them everywhere. Read on.
Lest their adversaries should behave themselves strangely.
Read.
And lest they should say, our hand is high.
Our hand is high. They when they say their hand is high, they gonna hide the truth. Read.
And the Lord has not done all this.
And the Lord has not done all this. See, because you got to understand, your enemy is in control right now. Satan himself. So a lot of people don't understand. Satan is just a title. It's just an adversary of God. Devil means to deceive. These are just words. There is a nation, Edom. But read on,
for they are a nation void of counsel.
See, they are a nation void of counsel, man. They don't want to hear the truth. You have to understand, when we tell these people, you can tell them you're a Muslim, they'll grin in your face. You can tell them you Baptist or Christianity, they'll smile in your face. But if you tell them you a Jew, watch how they look at you. Watch how they start treating you, especially on the job. So that's why I say we call it G-I-G-O, get in, get out. Get in, and go home, man. Don't be at your job trying to teach even our own people, because they're turning on you too. Read.
Neither is there any understanding in them.
Some people don't understand this. There is no understanding in them. And some of our people still run to the enemy. That's why you see us here at One Body. We're not here to deal with some wicked brother making videos about us. Hey, continue what you're doing. The Most High deal with you. We're going to deal with the truth and keep attacking our enemies and turn down the strongholds that they got on our people's mind. We ain't got time to go back and forth with our own family, man.
That's right.
That's just high-level wickedness. Read on up.
Oh, that they were wise.
Oh, that they was wise. Read.
That they understood this.
Read.
That they would consider their latter end.
They don't consider the latter end, man. They don't consider their latter end, and I'm going to give it to you at the end of this class. They don't consider it. See, because some of them are so brainwashed into that they better than us. They always telling us to get a job. How can we when you discriminating against us? They always telling us that we lazy. How is it that you don't do nothing on your job when you watch them do it? They sit in the office and playing playing what you call that game? That game solitary all day. That's all they do. You out there doing the hard labor, and they want to call you lazy. Man, these Edomites, man, when you see them, when they got to go out into that lake, out in that cotton field, you're going to see them out there with their skin peeling, man. Won't be no sunblock in the kingdom. Read on.
How should one chase 1,000?
How should one chase 8,000, man? Read on.
And two put 10,000 to flight.
And two put 10,000 to flight. Read on.
Except the rock had sold them, and the Lord had shut them up.
See, our rock sold us, man, because we really sold ourselves, because we didn't want to keep the commandments.
That's right.
That's what the Most High is filtering out of Israel. Weak, effeminate men and loudmouth sisters, man. He's filtering them out because they don't want order. See, that's why you got your Facebook Israelites. All they want to do is keep up strife on Facebook, go back and forth all day. They ain't trying to keep no commandments, no learn about their high holy days, learn how to dialogue with their brothers and sisters. They're not doing any of this. All they want to do is sit back and keep up strife. They love that garbage that's going over at that other school, man. That's what everybody ears caught into. Nobody's worried about that they might be getting ready to shut these stores down, man. Nobody's worried about the wintertime, and there might not be food for the children, man. They're not worried about that. They want that gossip. They're not worried about Verizon laying off people. They're not worried about these other companies laying off people. They ain't trying to set up nothing, man. All they want is that gossip because they still got the spirit of a nigga on them, man. See, that's what set us apart. We worried about our nation. Now, give me Psalms 44 and 9. See, we worried about our nation. See, this nation is oppressing us. And we're standing up and saying enough is enough. A lot of y'all was searching for this truth, and you found it. And a lot of them that sit out there on YouTube, out there on Facebook, and they don't act on nothing, man. They sitting at home watching a basketball game or a football game, man. They ain't want to complain about everything you do. Read that up.
The book of Psalms, chapter 44, verse 9. But thou hast cast off and put us to shame.
See, we've been put to shame, man. Look at the condition of our peoples, man. Look at the garbage going on here still, and even in Israel. Look at the garbage that they arguing about, man. People saying they feelings. I'm gonna tell you something. Very effeminate mans in Israel. I'm letting you know, a bunch of weak mans. They only get tough with their own brothers. They ain't get tough with nobody else, man. We got one common enemy. And they don't understand. Focus on him. Read.
And goest not forth with our armies.
See, we don't have any armies. See, Most High is setting us back up. That's why he have to sift out the wicked. Read on.
Thou makest us to turn back from the enemy.
Read on.
And they which hate us spoil for themselves.
They rob us, man. They rob us. And you got all these Pastor Ricky Rush. Yeah, I got a class coming on you, Ricky Rush. He's just a modern day Stephen Fetcher, man. He just an open. He just someone that just make the other nation laugh, man. And you got people sit up in the congregation and they don't learn nothing in there. Just a class clown, man. Ricky Rush. I'm calling out all these pastors. So each Wednesday, I'm going to be checking the spirit on another pastor. Bring it on.
Thou hast given us like sheep appointed for meat.
That's what we are, man. And you got us as a nation. We can't come along. We can't pick up the phone, call each other, and tell them what's going on with YouTube, how they suppressing the numbers, man. Tell them how they trying to shut us down on the DL, man. They're not calling each other and discussing Facebook how they taking your whatever you post and not even know when a hardly can barely see it. See, they're not worried about this. We're not trying to come together and call each other to try to help each other. We too worried about being better than each other. I'm not worried about none of this because in none of this garbage you're going to take with you, man.
That's right.
It's none of this going to the kingdom. Read on.
It has scattered us among the heathen.
Amongst the heathens, man. Read.
Thou thou sellest thy people for naught.
See, thou sellest thou peoples for nothing, man. We were sold for nothing. Read on.
And does not increase thy wealth by their price.
Does not increase thy wealth by their price, man. We're on the bottom, man, and we up here fighting each other. We up here spending money. We're not teaching our nations to stay out of their restaurants, man. We're not teaching our nations to stop living in Babylon. The Most High say, come up out of her. How you gonna come up out of her if you still at going to see a live jazz band, man? How you gonna come up out of her if you still doing the same niggas things you did when you came in as truth? How? This place is gonna fall regardless of you, because it's been done through the spirit of the Most High and His Son. So we're not worried about those ones want to keep living the American lie, because that's all they doing, and they don't care about their people suffering, man. That's the difference. Give me Isaiah 50:1. See, they don't care about their nation. All they care about is vainglory. I don't care how people think about me, man. It doesn't matter. What matters to me is going out here, getting our nation out of this captivity. That shit would all matter to all these Israelite men. But some of them, they got to go get their nails done, man, and their toes done before they even go to camp, man. I'm just telling you, man, there's some soft Israelites around here. Read that up.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 50, verse 1. Thus saith the Lord, where is the bill of your mother's divorcement?
Where is the bill of your mother's divorcement? Where is the bill of Israel's divorcement, man? Read.
Whom I have put away.
Whom I have put away, man. See, they got to understand everything is being done through the Most High and His Son. So we're not worried about people like Stephen E. Anderson, man. These people are non-void to us, man. All they are is modern day liars. Read on.
Or which of my creditors is it to whom I have sold you?
Which one of my creditors, which one of the criminals or felonies who He have sold us to, man? Because all these other nations got proud with us, man. So, and they still proud with us. You can't go into none of their stores. They looking at you. You go into one of these foreigners, hurry up and buy. You know, they watching you, man. You can't go to none, even the steak and Africans treat you that way too. They got proud with us, man. So now we telling them we the Israelites, and they don't like it because they understand some of the stuff in this Bible. Read on.
Behold, for your iniquities have ye sold yourselves.
See, you sold yourself, Israel. That's why we on the bottom. Because we continue in sin. Because we want to sit up and be all on Facebook like some effeminate thugs, man, making videos about our own brothers and sisters. You don't have to put another camp in your title, man. If you feel like he wrong, go and teach the class to show you right. And that's what you see with Israel, man. Looking for notoriety. Just teach the word, man. The Most High gonna do the work. Read on.
And for your transgressions is your mother put away.
Is your Israel put away, man. That's why we on the bottom catching here. We can't come together. We can't have a unit meeting amongst the elders or nothing, man. You know why? Because some of them got pride on them, man. And a lot of them come from out of that One West school, man. A lot of them got pride on them, and you can't tell them nothing, man. And that's the problem with our nation. They not trying to put the fire out. They encourage that mess that goes on. And a lot of y'all be into it, too. You know, I'm going to examine what goes on, man. My job is to examine everything. So when somebody come running in here, I can run them right back out the door with their tail between their legs, man. So don't come up in here unless you got a clear understanding of what you're doing. Give me Job 16:11. That's what's wrong with Israel. We too quick to pigeon on what somebody's saying and not examine the spirit that they in. And I tell our people, man, you can't be like that. You have to be better. Job 16:11. That's why when we come up, we can do these classes. We got classes going on 6 days a week now, man. Through the spirit of the Most High and His Son, Yahushua, man. We're here to reach the nation. This is why I'm able to teach this class today, because I'm not just trying to teach. We got other bros teaching. A lot of our people, they don't like to go in whites. You know why? Because they got better things to do. There's a basketball game on tonight. Well, we got wicked family members coming over. I try to be as much study as I can. I tell you, once you come in this truth, read. That's what makes you better. I don't care how many classes you watch, you're not going to get better. You might get that precept right there, but do you get the clear understanding of what it's going into? No, you don't. That's why a lot of our people bugged out. Read up.
The book of Job, chapter 16, verse 11. God had delivered me to the ungodly.
See, the Most High delivered us to the ungodly. Now they teach us everything, and we defend them. They teach us everything. They teach you from when you come out the mother womb, man, who you are. Then they teach you from their pre-K all the way to the elementary, junior high, high school, college, and you're being studied, being taught everything through their television and their news media and everything.
That's right.
To the ungodly. Read.
And turn me over into the hands of the wicked.
And turn us over into the hands of the wicked, man. Some of y'all can't understand that. That's why last week it was Pastor Dial on the chopping block, man. You know, I know he butt hurt today, about what's going on. Cause somebody gonna call him, hey man, and somebody cut you up, Pastor Dial. Use the same scriptures you used and gave a clear understanding of what the meaning was. That's what we're here for, man. We're here to put out the lies. So we can't be unified in lies with these other nations. Back to Deuteronomy 32 and 31. That's just as clear cut. I thank the Most High for what I know. I'm not here relying on a man. I'm going to study myself to be approved, man. And I hope that I'm being guided through the Spirit. But see, you got some Israelites out there, man, all they're about is notoriety. I don't care about nothing in this world. You should have seen me before I came into the truth. Yeah, I used to get my Gators on. Yeah, I used to be out there in the world. I was one of the top-notch Negroes out there. But I don't care nothing about this place anymore. I barely even go in their stores. That's just how I am, man. Every day I'm thinking about how can I get our nation out of this. I'm not worried about the wreck that goes on. Read up.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 31. For their rock is not as our rock.
See, their rock is not as our rock. Their rock is probably Allah, some Christianity pagan statue somewhere, man. Or that Christmas tree that they got in their house. Read on.
Even our enemies themselves being judged.
See, they judges now. They set up over us because they the accuser to the Most High against us. Look at them. We tell them through that television. Some of y'all watch some of this stuff with JJ and on Good Time. You see the part where they said when Christ was black. You never paid attention. It never dawned on you. See, they the accuser. We showing them through the movies. That's how they saying the accuser. We'll put it out there, and they still won't grasp to it. We'll tell them they're the Israelites, and they still won't accept it. So they are the accuser. They the judges, the false judges. Read on.
For their vine is of the vine of Sodom.
See, their vine, homosexuality. And a lot of Israelites out there mad at me because I'm telling them the truth. Gabrielle Union is a big man. See, they don't want to hear this. This is too hard for Israel, some of them, and I don't understand why the other schools ain't teaching this stuff, man. We have to tear their idols down. How do you think they continue to confuse us and keep us on the bottom? Because they're using our own peoples. That's why the Most High say all Israel is not Israel.
That's right.
That's what I'm talking about Beyonce. A big old man. That's hard for our people because some of these Israelites still got Beyonce on a post on their wall somewhere, man. See, that's an idol, man. My job is to tear down all the idols in your head. I don't care how you feel. I don't care how you be like me or not. I know I got love around me. The Most High got me. That's all that matters to me. Read on.
And of the fields of Gomorrah.
In very wicked peoples, man. All day, every day, wicked demons running around here. Everybody think the elves, they ain't nothing but some little demons, man. This Christmas stuff, man. Read on.
Their grapes are grapes of gall. Their clutters are bitter.
Bitter, man. Read.
Their wine is the poison of dragons.
Their wine is the poison of dragons, man. Their doctrine, man. Everything that they have taught us has been lies. The only way that this truth is getting out there now is because of the internet. Back in the 80s, we didn't have that. So we accepted what Big Mama said. Big Mama said Christ was white. He's white, ain't he? See, that's what we accepted. See, now we are awakened. We understand Yahweh Shai is a so-called black man, man. Drop dead, Big Mama, because you out of order, because you taught me lies and you didn't go seek to find the truth. See, we have been passed down traditions, man, and that's have destroyed us as a nation. Read on up.
And the cruel venom of apes.
And the cruel venom of apes. Snakes, man. This is what this Edomite is, a snake. That's what he is, man. All they're going to do is lie to you every day, man. Read on.
Is not this laid up in store with me?
And it's like this, hold up. It's not this laid up in store with me, the memories with me like a store. Read on.
And sealed up among my treasures.
And sealed up amongst my treasures. Give me 2 Chronicles 32 and 27, man. I know they don't like me, man. I guess I'm Mike Jones. They ain't gonna like me, shit. I ain't gonna be hot in Israel, man, because they hate the truth, man. So I understand what I do. Read that up.
The book of 2 Chronicles, chapter 32, verse 27. And Hezekiah had exceedingly much riches and honor.
Read on.
And he made himself treasures for silver, and for gold, and for precious stones, and for spices, and for shields, and for all manner of pleasant jewels.
Read on.
Storehouses also for the increase of corn and wine and oil, and stalls for all manner of beasts, and coats for flocks.
Read on.
Moreover, he provided him cities and possessions of flocks and herds in abundance. For God had given him substance very much.
Y'all don't understand how rich y'all are, Israel. Y'all still chasing paper money, man. Our nation still chasing monopoly money, man. We so in love with the paper bag, man. It's worthless. You the richest people on the planet, man. You don't have to have all the substance, this garbage that costs you money, man. You just know all you got to do is continue focusing on the kingdom, man. Continue focusing on let's get there. Because we're going to get our inheritance back, man. We don't have to worry about this place anymore. Give me Deuteronomy, back to Deuteronomy 32 and 34, man.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 34. Is not this laid up in store with me?
See, the Most High remember everything, man. Read.
And sealed up my treasures. To me belongeth vengeance.
Say what?
To me belongeth vengeance.
Because every payback, man. Because every nation has robbed us and they continue to rob us, man. They are continuing to rob us. No matter how bad they spit in our face, we go running right back to them, man. They're just showing you how destroyed our peoples are. So that's how you can have Pastor, this Stephen L. Anderson. I don't even call him a pastor, man. I just call him Demon Stephen L. Anderson, man. Read on.
And recompense.
And recompense. Read on.
Their foot shall slide in due time.
Their foots are going to slide in due time, man. Read.
For the day of their calamity is at hand.
Their tribulation is here, man. And they know it because guess what? We're back up teaching the truth. Nobody would have the truth unless you got Israel out here pushing the truth. We ain't, like I tell you, we ain't out here trying to make a class about our brother somewhere across in another city, man. That's a waste of our time, man. And I tell anybody teaching in here, we don't do that. Let them put all the videos out about us. The Most High deal with that wicked spirit soon, man. Read on up.
And the things that shall come up upon them, make haste.
See, make haste. Don't worry about it, because it's going to come, man. And our people should be getting away from these other nations, man, but they love them so much. Oh, they just love them, man. Give me that first video, man. Let's get on with Stephen Anderson, man. So I'm just letting you know the snake. Oh, there go the snake right there, man. Look at this snake, man. See, some of y'all thinking somebody sliding on the ground. Nah, he got 2 legs and walk around. Play the video.
Now, if you think about it, Esau isn't really around today. You know, I mean, of course, according to the Black Hebrew Israelites.
Here, hold up. What is he? He calls, we're not Black Hebrew Israelites. We're the Hebrew Israelites.
That's right.
See, that's still being what you call a racist. See, because when I say he's red, then Israel ready to, or our people's ready to jump on him. But they won't accept this demon as being red. but they accept us being black. That show you how far back we don't fail. Play on now.
Today. Of course, according to the Black Hebrew Israelites, it's us, but anyway.
Yeah, you are Esau.
Edom, the civilization of Edom or the Edomites, it doesn't exist, folks. That civilization is just gone.
Wow.
It's just become totally wiped out.
So, right here, Demon Stephen L. Anderson, give me that in Ecclesiastes, man. See, the problem is Israel believe anything these demons say. They're not gonna go read, study nothing for themselves. They want Master to tell them how to feel. Master, make me feel good. Master getting ready to go into that cotton field soon. He know what we teach, man. Read that. Let's see if all the nations are done away. Is Esau done away with? Read that.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 4, verse 16. There is no end of all the people.
See, there is no end of all the nations, man. Read on.
Even of all that have been before them. They also that come after shall not rejoice in him. Surely this also is vanity and vexation of spirit.
So go tell Demon Stephen L. Anderson to pull a scripture showing you where Edom was wiped off the planet. And going into another video, he in Jeremiah 49, man, he have no understanding of the breakdown of the scriptures. Because guess what? He want to be everybody but Edom. Have we seen a movie about Edom? Have we seen anything about the Edomites or Esau in his movies? It's a forbidden word amongst the Edomites. Give me 2nd Ezra 6 and 7. Let's get some more. See, and they're always trying to say this, the hidden book. Oh, where y'all get that from, man? Come on, man. It's in the King James 16:11. All you got to do is go buy one. The Apocrypha is in there. And why did they take it out? Because they didn't want you to know this one. Read that.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, verse 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first? And the beginning of it that follows.
Why? Because we don't know. The pastor in the church don't know because he don't have an apocrypha. Just a modern day step invention. That's all you're going to get is a James Brown concert in most of these pastors. The ones that can move. You got a lot of them are overweighted. They can barely stand up on the podium. So you're not going to get this information from your pastor because your pastor don't know the Bible. All he knows is John 3:16. Did Pastor Dow tell y'all that? Read.
And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, then Jacob and Esau were born of him.
Read on.
Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau, for Esau is the end of the world.
It say because Esau. So this Demon Stephen L. Anderson is right. Why don't he go get this book and show it to his congregation? Why don't he go get the King James 16:11? They're going to tell you where the Roman Catholic Church took it out, man. Do anybody have any credibility with them homosexuals, man? With those pedophiles, man? How can they anybody give credit to these pedophiles, man? How? They take some out. They don't even read the Bible up in them homosexual churches, man. So, understand this. We come with that fire. And a lot of people right now probably out there in a little heat right now. Mm-hmm. Read it again.
For Esau is the end of the world.
Esau, the so-called white man that you see, Stephen L. Anderson, is the end of the world. Read.
And Jacob is the beginning of it that follows.
See, they don't understand the Israelites. We got next, man.
That's right.
So that's why I tell y'all, man, just holding on. I know it could be tight sometimes, but it's a fight. That's why you have, and you got your solo Israelites out there, man. They ain't got nobody to call and say, man, I'm going through something. You got brothers in here that you can call on, sisters. Hey, I'm having a hard day. Tell me something. See, when you out there by yourself, you out there, you solo artists. You know, your record sales ain't hitting like they was when you was out in the world. Because now they want to mark you because you in this truth. And a lot of them, they're going to mark themselves. Now, let's go back to Pastor Puffed Up. Demon Stephen L. Anderson, man. Look at this demon, man. See, this is the guy that Big Mama would believe. She would love him, give him a hug. I'd be having my hand out, somebody putting that magic powder in my hand so I can slap his neck down. Play the video, man.
And just absorb into whatever other cultures, or obviously those descendants were intermingled with a lot of people. But as a nation, there's no nation we can point to today.
Pull me a scripture.
This is Esau. Now we could point to Egypt, right? And we could say this is Egypt.
They're not the original Egyptians.
Even Iran, and say, well, this is Persia. This is the modern Persia right here. Right?
See how he tried to reflect it,
other
man.
places that the Bible mentions, like Syria and Damascus, and we could say, well, Damascus is a place that we could visit. Syria is a place that we could visit. There are people that would identify, I'm a Syrian.
You Esau.
But is there anybody who would say, I'm an Edomite, I'm going to book a flight to the land of Edom?
You an
Book a
Edomite.
flight to these places. Can we meet these people? No. Why? Because they've been wiped out. They've been
Wow, man.
and they've just been
You see that, man?
into whoever the surrounding areas were. They don't. There's no nation like that.
Pause it.
Of the Edom.
If he was a real pastor, but he's a real demon, that's what demons do. They'll tell you something and you'll believe it. Now, he ain't been proving nothing in the scriptures. Now, if he gonna prove that they were wiped out, then he have to prove it through the scriptures. He can't do that. I don't think he gonna do is speak with his forked tongue. He's the charmer that the Most High warned us about. Play on.
Mites. He said, I've made him bare. I've uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors. Watch this, and he is not.
So here in Jeremiah 49.
In the Bible.
So he ain't gonna tell you where he
No,
at.
you don't exist. The word
See, that's his future prophecy.
like existence, right? So if I say he is not, it means he does not exist.
What this devil?
So it's just saying he's gone. He is not. Like when they thought that Joseph had died. His father.
What this got to do with our forefathers, man?
They said Joseph is not. He doesn't exist. He's not what? He just isn't.
You turning red and red, ain't it?
So it says he is not. Leave the fatherless children, I'll preserve them alive, and let thy widows trust in me. For thus saith the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken. And art thou he that shall
That's
always
enough,
go
man.
unpunished?
Let's go. Keep going, man. I can't even watch this demon no more. Give me here Hebrews 12 and 16. Hebrews 12 and 16, man. Esau ain't going nowhere. If he was gone back then, why is he still mentioned? Matter of fact, give me Romans 9 and 13. Let's go there first. See, because if Esau was gone, why is Paul quoting this then? See, this is what these demons do, man. They just lie that they forked tongue. Y'all don't even see his tongue coming out. I see him every time he talk. A little split come out of his mouth and he just wiggle himself and go back in. Just telling y'all the truth. That's how good they are. You can't even see them. You have to be in the spirit to see this demon, man. Read that right quick.
The book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
Because he know that scripture too, man. Read on.
What shall we say then?
What shall we say then? Read.
Is there unrighteousness with God?
See, because you got the Christianity church, the 2/3, they feel like there's unrighteousness with God because they don't want to go back and let's dig up everything this demon done did. They don't want, no, we don't want to hear that. We want to just love our enemy. It's just like an abused spouse, man, that loves the man that blacken her eyes every day. Read on.
God forbid.
No, read.
For he said to Moses,
Read on.
I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion.
See, he said he's going to have compassion on who he want to have compassion. The Most High loved the 12 tribes of Israel, and he hate Esau. Give me Hebrews 12 and 16 now. See, we let our enemy teach us anything. Now, have the demons, Stephen L. Anderson, go break these scriptures down. See, why is this talking about Esau in the New Testament then if they all done away in the Old? It doesn't make sense, man. He's just a liar. Read up.
The book of Hebrews, chapter 12, verse 16. Lest there be any fornicator.
See, Esau, he's a fornicator, man. He's a sexual demon. Why do you think you got all the sex drugs out here? The ecstasy, man. The Viagra. The alcohol. The cocaine. What you think all these? The crack. Why do you think you got all these drugs out here, man? And then you got little blow up dogs now. None of y'all look like better not have none of y'all. See one of them little dogs sitting in there, man. I'm getting out of there. Women too. That's why they got the special devices, you know, the thing you click it vibrate. You know. I'm just telling y'all, man, this is the kind of mind this man is. See? He's a fornicator, man. Read.
Or profane person.
Wicked, man. When they call him profane, he's the wickedest on the planet. This dude will get up here and lie to you and then expect for you to believe it. Read.
As Esau.
As who?
As Esau.
You say Stephen L. Anderson?
As Esau.
Read.
Who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright.
Esau didn't care nothing about his birthright, man. For a piece of meat. You got to be the weakest man on the planet. And you see some of them Esau, some of y'all work with them. They be wearing their pants up on their ankles. They walk in there with their belt with 100 pins in their shirt pocket. Then as soon as you say something to him, he going in the office, he threatened me. All he did was say, "Shalom, you up there." And you got a write up for threatening him, for speaking to him, man. Weak, effeminate man. Read on.
For ye know how that afterwards, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected.
He was rejected, man. That's how Stephen A. Anderson felt the other day. He's been rejected. So now he got to lie to make himself fit in here. There's nowhere in these scriptures saying he's the God of the whole world. I had somebody get on the video. I went in there. I read each one he put on there. And he put all these different scriptures about all nations. So I just went up or down in what that scripture he pulled and just cut. Oh, man, that don't count. See, what they pull counts. That's how Christianity is. Read.
For he found no place of repentance.
See, you think Stephen L. Anderson going to find any place for repentance, man? Do you think he going to bow down and knowing he's about to go in the cotton field, him and his children's? Do you think he going to bow down, man? He's a proud demon, man. Read.
Though he sought it carefully with tears.
He going to beg, man. Oh, man, please don't. Hey. All I'm going to do is say, Abir. That's all I'm going to say. And he ain't anything he finna, I don't care how he cried, beat him out there to the cotton field, man. Because he's a demon, man. How did Esau? He cried tears, man. He's a very weak, effeminate man. Give me this next video, man. Let me show you what he said about Jeremiah 10. Play the video.
But honestly, I just want you to get the facts. Before you just have somebody quote to you Jeremiah chapter 10, verses 2 through 4 out of context and lie to you about what Jeremiah 10 says. You know,
what is he about to do to you? He finna lie. Play the video.
I just want you to know what the chapter actually says. Okay? And after you know what the chapter actually says, go make your own opinion. You know, and if you still think that Christmas trees are bad, then go right ahead.
You heard his demon,
but
man.
let's at least look at the facts tonight. And that's all I want to do is present the biblical facts tonight. In Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 1, the Bible says, "Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen. And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them."
Hold on.
Customs of the people.
Father, see, he read right past that, didn't he? I'm glad you cut that out. See, he didn't say the whole word. He said, "O house of Israel." So, Demon Stephen L. Anderson, please tell us who is the heathens, please. Tell me who is Israel today, please. See, I know he ain't going to be able to tell y'all these things because he's a demon. See, I don't even call him a false prophet because he's not a prophet. He's a demon. He's a snake. He speaks with a forked tongue. I see his tongue out right now. This is tie y'all looking at. Go back just a couple. Go back to about 40. There you go. Play it now.
Israel, thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
Pause it. So right there, I got my hand up, man. Could you tell me who the heathens is right there? So he'll be like, don't worry about that right there, man. Just follow along. See, they're not going to break nothing down. Play on.
Be not dismayed at the signs of heaven,
See, because
for the heathen are dismayed at them.
Because they
For the customs of the people are vain.
See, because they worship the sun, the moon, the stars. That's why they dismays at them, man. They find anything for a god, they worship it. When you go back and I got this book called The 13th Tribe, and they were worshiping everything, the water. They worship everything as gods. They're dismayed at anything because they have no God. Play on.
For one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workmen with the axe. They deck it with silver and with gold. They fasten it with nails and with hammers, that it move not. Now, right there is where the anti-Christmas people stop reading.
Wow.
And they just take these couple of verses out of context.
Hold on.
They stop reading and they just take verse 3 and 4 and they say, look,
You notice
it is a vain.
Pause it. You notice he forgot verse 5, didn't he? See, he telling you what they forget. But why don't he just read on down, man? See, why don't he just read down? See, he stopped at verse 4, didn't he? But play the video on some more, man.
They stop reading and they just take verse 3 and 4 and they say, look, it is a vain heathen custom to cut down a tree, okay, and to deck it with silver and gold and to fasten it with nails and hammers. And here's what they say. They say that's what you're doing when you decorate a Christmas tree. They say you cut down a tree.
Man. Boy, I tell you what, either we just ignorant as they come or stupid as we look. If we're going to sit there and not understand that this is talking about a tree, man, a Christmas tree. Play on.
Basically decking it with gold and silver, and they're saying because you put a gold and a silver ornament on it.
Look at this, man.
I mean, that's their view. But that is not what this scripture is talking about. Now, if you stop reading right there, you can use that to convince people of your point, but that's not what it's really about. Because keep reading. Look at verse 5. It says, they are upright as the palm tree, but speak not.
Hold on.
They must needs be...
They're not a god, but see, our people don't understand that's what they have is a god. See, now they're saying the palm tree, these are old Nimrod customs. I got this paperwork right here. Give me this right here, the original Christmas, man. Let's read this right quick. Let's see what Christmas is about. Let's see where they found this pagan custom. See, because you have to understand, they took it from the Babylonian custom. It was passed down to the Greeks. And they just changed the name to change the game. Then the Romans did the same thing. Then Babylon, America, they followed the same thing that what their forefathers set up. But they changed the names in case you're doing your research. Read that out.
The origin of Christmas. Christmas is the celebration of a birthday.
See, we don't celebrate birthdays as Israelites. Read on.
But whose for sure?
Whose birthday they celebrate, man? Read on.
Christmas tree really comes from an old Babylonish fable.
So this is what Jeremiah was trying to warn our nation. He understood these fables that they was into. Read on.
Telling of an evergreen tree, which sprang out of a dead tree stump. This obviously symbolized dead Nimrod.
Dead who?
Nimrod.
That's what they got in their house. Dead Nimrod. But read on.
And the new evergreen tree symbolized how he had come to life again.
See, read.
As the reborn, unconquered God. Now, we also have the connection of this holiday to the season of winter, because Nimrod, reborn, was said to have come out of the underworld, a place of the dead, similar to the dark, death-like, surroundings the cold of winter gives us. December 25th, was an important date for the Babylonians.
See, jump down to the bottom. We're not going to read it all. Yeah, last.
The Roman Virgin Saturnalia.
See, that's what the Romans call it, basically. Read on.
In other pre-Christianity pagan version of December 25th, the Romans observed Saturnalia as a holiday, the dedication of the temple of their god Saturn.
That's what they celebrate, man. That's what all people celebrate. A wicked pagan custom, man. Have nothing to do with us. Let's get what the star is. Just give me the first sentences in there, man. Let's get what the star is.
Popular symbols of Christmas.
See, read.
Star, Baphomet.
See, they don't understand what that is for. See, Demon Stephen L. Anderson is not going to break nothing down for you. He's going to give you his own opinion. Believe him not. Read.
Pentalpha, the 5-point star.
Go down to the candle. I just want them parts right there. Yeah.
Candles represent the sun god.
That's why you have the candles in there. Let's go down here to the elves.
Elves are imp-like creatures who are Satan's little helpers.
Read on.
They are also demons.
They are also little. Why do you think they got the little pointed ears? Nobody. Why would you have some little elves with little pointed ears? Let's go down here. What this mean? Witchcraft.
Witchcraft. Mass means dismiss, as in funeral mass.
So that's what they're celebrating the slaughter of Christ. Read on.
Merry means happy. Merry Christmas. Happy dismissal of Christ.
That's where they happy, man. For the dismissal of Yahushua. Read on.
Reef on the door.
See, they got, you never noticed this, all these reefs all around town? Let's see what the reefs mean. Read.
Funeral arrangement.
They mean death, man. Read the last one.
Ho, ho, ho.
Hold up, there's a lot of them out there, but we never tell them. Don't get us construed, man. They said ho, 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 H-O, H-O, H-O. Hold up. Read it.
Equals 666.
That's what it means, man. It's the number of a man. Esau. So, this is what we're trying to explain to our nation. Give me Psalms 58:3.
The book of Psalms, chapter 58, verse 3.
Let me tell you something. This is why Stephen L. Anderson can't help himself. Read that.
The wicked are estranged from the womb.
See, the lost, the wicked are estranged from the womb, from birth. Read.
They go astray as soon as they be born. Speaking lies.
They doing what?
Speaking lies.
So it's just in his DNA. That's all Esau know is how to speak lies. He don't know nothing about truth. So white men tell you the truth about something, you better start walking back slowly. Just get back, man. Slow. Don't take your eye off of them, man. I'm just telling you the truth. They don't know how to speak truth. Read.
Their poison is like the poison of a serpent.
That's why I call Stephen L. Anderson a snake, man. He's like a serpent, man. You see how he charming people's on there with his lies? He ain't told no truth in damn video we watch. We got a couple more on, though. Read on.
They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear.
Let me tell you something. People sitting there, they get no understanding, man, because he's charming them. He's got his hands moving. He's reading, but he's not breaking down no scriptures. This is how he charm you. He just reads you a scripture and make you feel good inside. Read on.
Which will not hearken to the voice of charmers.
You should not hearken unto the voice of a snake. Read.
Charming never so wise.
And he charmed very wisely, man. And there with his killer suit on, with his necktie on. And he looks the part of an Edomite that's got money. And how people gravitate. It's a visual thing. But you can't see he's a snake. We know who when you wake up, you're going to know he's a charmer. Give me this white skin video, man. This is the one that turned me over.
But he says here, But John is our companion in tribulation and in the kingdom and patience of Jesus Christ. Verse 10, I was in the Spirit on the Lord's day.
Hold on,
and
hold on.
behind me-
They go to church on Sunday, don't they? So which is the Lord's day? Why did he not break that down for you? What is the Lord's day? It's the Sabbath day. So he was in the Spirit on the seventh day. Break it down, Demon Stephen Anderson. Play on.
a great voice as of a trumpet. So did you hear a trumpet? No. But he heard a voice like a trumpet. What does that mean? Well, in Isaiah 58:1, the Bible says, cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet.
See how he moved?
And what he's saying there, when he says a voice like a trumpet, he's saying a very loud voice. Trumpets are very loud. So a voice like a trumpet is a very loud voice. And the voice said, I am Alpha and Omega, verse 11, the first and the last. And what thou seest, write in a book, and send it unto the 7 churches which are in Asia, unto Ephesus, and unto Smyrna, and unto Pergamos, and unto Thyatira, and unto Sardis, and unto Philadelphia, and unto Laodicea. And I turned to see the voice that spake with me.
And so
and
he
he
turned to
that
see the
7
voice.
golden candlesticks.
Go ahead and play it,
And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man. Who's the Son of Man? Jesus. He's in the midst of the candlesticks. What did verse 20 say the candlesticks are? The 7 churches at the end of verse 20. He's clothed with a garment down to the foot.
Hold on. Did he have a suit on? Go ahead and play the video, man.
Caps with a golden girdle. His head and his hairs were white like wool. His white.
See, that's when he said he was white. Now, if you understand the breakdown of the scripture, the hair on his head, the hair on his face were woolly in texture. He ain't say nothing about his skin. This demon, just play the video.
As snow, and his eyes was a flame of fire. What a fearful sight. White hair, white skin, flaming fire eyes. It says in verse number 15, his feet like unto fine brass.
Why'd you chop it up?
Burned in a furnace.
See.
And his voice as the sound of many waters.
That's
When he
it, man.
speaks, it's
See, now you see why we call him a charmer? See, you see why we call him a snake? He speaks with a forked tongue. Now let's go get Revelations 1:14. He said white skin, man. White skin, man. Let's get that. Read that right quick. Let's break it down proper. See, because Demon Stephen L. Anderson is not going to break nothing down for you. So we're going to break it down proper. Read that.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
It say the hair on his head and the hair on his face was white like wool. Read.
As white as snow.
And it was white as snow, but it was telling you it was white like wool. So it's telling you, it's talking about the hair texture. The hair texture of his head, man, and the hair texture of his face. It didn't say nothing to do about his skin color. This is just how a demon speaks. But read on.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Because Christ drank wine in moderation. He didn't have no blue recessive genes eyes. Because if you got blue eyes, green eyes, those are recessive genes. I mean, the sun's going to kill you soon. Read on.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
Now how is he gonna have white face, white skin, and he say his feet unto fine brass? Brass is a derivative of brown. So we got a problem right there. So how he just butchered the scripture? But read on.
As if they burned in a furnace.
So he's saying that brass was so fine that if you burn it in a furnace, I guess it was gonna still be white. You put anything in a furnace, it's going to come back black.
That's right.
Read on.
And his voice as the sound of many waters.
Because Christ spoke like an Israelite man, not like an Edomite man, very effeminate. Let's get Daniel 10:5 right quick. Let's get some more. See, he's not going to go get this in the Old Testament. This here will make everybody in his congregation get up and walk out. See. This is Daniel going through the same thing. Read that because Daniel had to fast for 21 days. Read that right quick.
The book of Daniel, chapter 10 and verse 5. Then I lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold, a certain man clothed in linen.
This is Yahweh Shai. This is Jesus Christ, what they call Jesus Christ. Read.
Whose loins were girded with fine gold of Uphaz.
I don't know why they think Christ dressed like some bum on the street, man. Christ was decked out. Why do you think we have that kind of spirit? Read.
His body also was like the bearer,
Because Christ had on a green garment. Read.
and his face as the appearance of lightning,
Read on.
and his eyes as lamps of fire.
So we understand this is talking about the same thing that John is talking about in Revelations. Read on.
and his arms
Now it's saying his arms
and his feet,
and his feet. Read.
like in color.
Hold up. Do Esau got any color? No, he don't. So how is he white back in Revelation? Light in color. Read.
To polished brass,
Very brown-skinned brother. Read.
and the voice of his words like the voice of a multitude.
Give me Daniel 79. Let's get God now. They'll probably tell you this Jesus.
The book of Daniel, chapter 7 and verse 9. I beheld till the thrones were cast down,
Daniel was here seeing all these kingdoms cast down. Read.
and the Ancient of Days did sit,
And this is the Most High himself. Read.
whose garment was white as snow,
See, he said his garment was white, but read on.
and the hair of his head
The hair of his head, like in Revelations 1 and 14.
like the pure wool,
Like what?
like the pure wool.
Pure wool. So you can this demon doesn't have no understanding of the Bible, man. He's just a demon out there to steal soul. He's doing what he was paid to do. Read on.
His throne was like the fiery flame, and his wheels as burning fire.
So let's go to this last video, man. We're gonna try to get out of here. Who are the seed of Satan? Let's see him tell you who the seed of Satan is.
Now, who are the seed of Satan?
Pause it.
Well, that's it.
All y'all got to do is look at the video. You look at that. There go one sitting on the front row. Red as a firecracker. That's who the seed of Satan right there. But play on.
Simple. All throughout the Bible, we have people that are referred to as sons of Belial. Or in the Bible, in the New Testament, where Jesus looked at the Pharisees and said, "You are of your father, the devil." The Bible talks about those that are twice dead, without fruit, plucked up by the roots. The Bible talks about making people twofold more of a child of hell as yourself. The Bible teaches that people who are sons of the devil, or for example, the parable of the wheat and the tares. Remember, the tares are the children of the wicked one.
Man. Well, it's so it hurts, don't it? Go ahead and play.
He's a Belial. Belial is related to the word Baal, Beelzebub, Beelzebub, Belial. These are all the same person, Satan. And so these are the children of the wicked one, or what we would call reprobates. Okay? And so these reprobates are the children of Satan. There is enmity between them and the Lord Jesus Christ.
There you go, right. You're telling about your nation.
Christ and the devil. There's enmity between the woman and the serpent. And when we see in Revelation 12, the serpent persecuting the woman,
That's the 12 tribes of Israel.
perfectly with Genesis chapter 3.
That's enough,
where
man.
we see
Let's see who the wicked, man. Let's see if we can't line this thing up. Give me Job 9 and 24, man. The seed of Satan. Let's see if this talking about a nation. See, a lot of times people's like, some of them ain't bad. All of them are bad, man. Don't get trust. You get bit by a snake. Read that right quick, guys.
The book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Who's in control? Why do you think they got the NWO, New World Order? Because the so-called white man is in control, total control of the earth, man. He is the seed of Satan. Stephen L. Anderson, the demon, is the seed of Satan. Read on.
He covereth the faces of the judges thereof.
He covered Moses' so-called pale skin. The angels are pale skins. All the prophets, you go and look them up on you. All of them are pale skins, man. That's an abomination. Read.
If not, where and who is he?
Who is he, man? So-called white man. He's the devil on the planet. Give me Psalms 50 and 16. See. Stephen Anderson, he would not break these because, I mean, I can't, I don't know what to tell him, man, because he got a judgment on his head, man, because they're wicked. Read that up.
The book of Psalms, chapter 50, verse 16. But unto the wicked, God says,
See, God say it's the same old thing. Esau is the wicked. Read.
what hast thou to do to declare my statutes?
What is there to do to declare my laws? Read.
Or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth?
Why is he taking that covenant, the agreement that he had with the Israelites, into his mouth? He over there pretending to be us. Then they'll try to tell you that's just Amalek. When you go read Genesis 36, you'll find out Esau, Edom, you'll find all your relatives' last names. So don't get it twisted. Y'all all the same. The Spaniards down there in Mexico, they Edomites. The Spaniards in Canada, they Edomites. The Spanish, the so-called white man in Australia, they're Edomites. The ones in South Africa, they Edomites. That's why I say the wicked. The earth is being given into the hand of the wicked. Read on.
Seeing thou hatest instruction.
And they hate instructions, man. We coming out with the truth. They're not going to want to hear this, man. Read.
And casteth my words behind thee.
So when they don't agree with something here, they just rip the page out. We can't accept it, just like they did with the Apocrypha. Take it out. Get rid of it. A lot of our books is up under the Catholic Church right now. A lot of our history, they got hid. A lot of these books, they would kill somebody if they come over there and try to ask for one. Y'all better understand. They got a lot of our history hid. Read.
When thou sawest a thief,
See, when thou sawest a thief, which is he is, read.
then thou contendest with him,
Read on.
and hast been partaker with adulterers.
That's all, man. You have to understand this nation, man. Everything you see about them is all about sex. They don't teach and then how can you go get counseling from an Edomite and he just as wicked as you sitting in there taking counsel from him? What kind of counsel can he give a married couple? None. What kind of counsel can he give a crackhead? None. He can't do nothing. This nation can't do nothing for you. Only the Lord. Read on.
Thou givest thy mouth to evil,
So everything come out his mouth is evil, man. Read.
and thy tongue frameth deceit.
Lies, 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 lies. That's why I say we speak with a forked tongue. Read on.
Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother.
Hold up, they what?
Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother.
So how is the Arabs doing this? See, when people thinking the Arabs are Esau, so who is Ishmael? When y'all get that, type it in on the thing so we'll know who Ishmael is, since y'all know who Esau is. So I'm confused. Esau, the Arabs, who is Ishmael? So I want to know. Because I know you can't go and line them up with no precepts. See, Esau sits and speaks against us. That's why they have private meetings. They put this stuff in the television show. They'll flash it on Yahoo. They'll give you little snippets just to see how asleep you are. Read.
Thou slanderest thine own mother's son.
Thou slanderest thy own mother's son. Man, they talk down on us with all the other nations. Esau, and then how you see him. You see all these foreigners here in the country now? Esau will spit in your face, man. Esau don't care nothing about you. Read on.
These things hast thou done,
These things have thou done. Read.
and I kept silent.
And I kept silence. Read.
Though thoughtest that I was altogether such a one as thyself.
So he thinking this is what he's gonna get away with this forever, man. He's planning on being in power forever. Read on.
But I will reprove thee.
He's gonna reprove us. That's what you're seeing. See, Stephen L. Anderson, he don't understand we're being reproved right in front of the nation face. Why do you think they starting to see Israelites everywhere now? Why? Because they see we back to what we were. We know we Hebrew Israelites. We're not African Americans, blacks. We're not calling ourselves that garbage. Read on.
And set them in order before thine eyes.
He's going to set us in order right before all these nations' eyes. something to be proud of, man. Give me Job 5:20 and 5. See, Esau, he's got a judgment on his head, and he's running scared. Read that up.
The book of Job, chapter 20 and verse 5. That the triumphing of the wicked is short.
It's all his victories, all his celebrations, they're going to be short, man. Read.
And the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment.
But for a moment. Read on.
Though his excellency mount up to the heavens.
All his things, he's mount up to the heavens. Read.
And his head reach unto the clouds.
So his head is out there in the clouds, man. He got his airplanes up there, man. He's got himself, called himself going out to the moon. He ain't never been to the moon, so don't believe that lie. But he's trying to get out there. He's trying to figure out a way. Why do you think he always take the smartest and give them what you call that stuff? When they give him a college scholarships. Why do you think he's seeking those that are A plus students get free? You go to college for free to help Esau. Read on.
Yet he shall perish forever.
How long?
Forever.
Read on.
Like his own dung.
He gonna perish like his own dung, man. Read.
They which have seen him shall say, where is he?
Hold up. Where is he? See, read.
He shall fly away as a dream, and shall not be found.
He shall not, Demon Stephen A. Anderson shall not be found lying no more. Read on.
Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night.
He's going to be chased away like a vision of the night, man. Read on.
The eye also which saw him shall see him no more.
You won't see him no more. Read.
Neither shall his place any more behold him. His children shall seek to please the poor.
His children, now that's what you're starting to see. Read on.
And his hand shall restore their good.
Read on.
His bones are full of the sin of his youth.
See when America come into power, read.
Which shall lie down with him in the dust.
See, when this place is destroyed, read on.
Though wickedness be sweet in his mouth.
Wickedness is sweet in this demon mouth, read.
Though he hide it under his tongue.
Read on.
Though he spare it not, and forsake it not, but keep it still within his mouth.
Wickedness, read.
Yet his meat and his bowels is turned.
Evil, read on.
It is the gall of apes within him.
The snake, read on.
He hath swallowed down riches.
He hath stolen everybody's riches, read.
And he shall vomit them up again.
We're going to make him vomit them up again, read.
God shall cast them out of his belly.
Read on.
He shall suck the poison of apes.
The snakes, read on.
The viper's tongue shall slay him.
Jump down to verse 19.
Verse 19. Because he had oppressed and forsaken the poor.
Read.
Because he had violently taken away a house which he builded not.
See, he going to steal people's land, man. So, ask Demon Stephen L. Anderson who this is talking about. Give me Job 18 and 18. Let's get more. So a lot of them named Job, you Edomite, or Job cutting the mess out of Esau, man. Read that.
The book of Job, chapter 18, verse 18. He shall be driven from light unto darkness.
That's what we're doing, man, as we speak and bring his truth out. Read.
And chased out of the world.
We're going to be chased out of this world, man. Read.
He shall neither have son nor nephew among his people.
Sons or nephews, so he can't reproduce. Read on.
Nor any remaining in his dwellings.
Read on.
They that come after him shall be astonished.
They're going to be astonished, man. Read.
And his day.
Read on.
As they that went before were affrighted. Surely such are the dwellings of the wicked.
Of the wicked, read.
And this is the place of him that knoweth not God.
You know, how is he teaching the Bible? He don't even know the power. He's calling him a white, well, call him a white man, but, you know, he's not white, so I don't know what he's talking about. Isaiah 14:21. You got some of them saying all of them ain't bad. Let's see what the Bible say. Read that right quick.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children.
It say prepare slaughter. You ever go to somewhere where they butchering cows? They in there preparing slaughter, man. There's a lot of blood everywhere. Read.
For the iniquity of their fathers.
The crimes, the sin, man. Read.
That they do not rise, nor possess the land,
nor steal anybody in.
nor fill the faces of the world with cities.
See, you shouldn't have cities, man. That is not good for a nation because a city is a corporation. Commerce is all about the ones in power. We stand in power. So give me 2 Corinthians 11:14. We'll end it there. 2 Corinthians 11:14.
The book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 11, verse 14. And no marvel, for Satan himself,
The so-called white man.
is transformed into an angel of light.
Because everybody loves the so-called white man. Because he the hero. He's everything to everybody, man. So he just transferred himself because he's in power right now. Read.
Therefore, it is no great thing of his ministers also be transformed as the ministers of righteousness.
That's why you see all these wicked pastors on them channels, man. The TBN and all them other wicked Christianity networks, man. And people love them. They just call in. Send in $39.85 for this piece of coffee. Send in $45 for this holy water. You just give some sewer water. They don't put in the water down to you, man. Put some of that water on you and a rash run down your back. You know,
Whose end shall be according to their works.
see, their end is going to be according to their works, man. Esau is going to pay. So that's why you see his ministers out there study line. I'm going to tell you something. A lot of these churches, congregations are dwelling, man. They're what's that word? Dissipating. Oh, yeah. It's, no one is coming into them churches because guess what? The Israelites out there making it hard for pastor because they're asking Pastor Porkchop, who are we? And he keep telling them, sit down and just pay your 10%. God, I love you. That's all the answer he can give you. So Israel know for sure, man, that we got next. On that note, shalom.